the dozen ballroom, there's hope for all among us love the most. Alive, so that could be shared by all. My guest for you today is my nephew, and I call him my nephew because I had his uncle here a while back, and since then I've adopted him as my brother. So this is Jelly's nephew, Sidya, and now he is my nephew too, in my heart. That's how I hold it. So welcome, Sidya.
Thank you
I
for having me.
appreciate you coming, brother.
Thank you so much.
Um, so tell me your story. You know, I know that you're from the same country as your uncle. How long since you've been home? I mean, not since you came here.
I've
I know
been
you visited, but
yes, I've been here for like 6 years now.
oh, 6 years.
For
Okay.
6 years now, yeah. First of all, live in California, Los Angeles, and after decide to move to my uncle to stay with family. Support each other because that's how we grow up, how we born, and what we know: family, uncle, mom, everybody. So when you travel and you have your family at your side, so everything will be relaxed. It's not stress. Everything is so peaceful. Everything is nice and beautiful.
Working in
Yes,
cooperation,
yes,
right?
cooperation.
Yeah, yeah. So what inspired you to make that move originally to California? Did you come by yourself or with
No,
parents?
no. My father used to live in California and my stepmom. So
You went there first.
I went there first in 2009, live with my stepmom and my sister after my father passed away.
Oh.
So decided to move there and stuff. So don't know nobody there and everything. So life been kind of hard to me by yourself doing, and really California is really expensive.
Very
So I
expensive.
say,
I'm
you
from
know
there
what?
as well.
Yeah, and my uncle is here. He's doing probably the same thing I'm doing, music, and our heart, our heart are connected and everything. And he got now my cousin.
Yeah.
So it's yeah. I say it now.
Good time to be
Yeah.
here.
It's good time to be with family, and my cousin can grow up seeing his own blood and stuff. Yeah.
And learn from you.
Yes, and also in Africa how we believe at elders. Also, if you young, you need to have elder who tell you what to do. In US here, the young people of my age, they don't like to people to tell them what to do and stuff. But for me, like how we grow up, it's really important. People to tell you all the
Guidance.
yeah guidance. It's why we go into school. So my father used to tell me the better education is from the house first, and
Right.
after the school, after outside. So
Right.
I believe on that, and I needed that for my life and stuff because I come from a culture and I'm in another culture. So I need somebody who direct me, tell me, do this, do this, do this, do this.
Yeah, I
So
would say over here, because less guidance, they make up
exactly,
their own things to do. Not always the best choice, right?
exactly, exactly.
They make up for themselves.
For themselves, yeah,
Right, right.
exactly.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So how were you the same age when you picked up music at a young age?
Uh, I was I can remember I was 5.
Very
Like I born in a family music. My father was a balafon player. He balafonist. He was playing for the Ballet National of Senegal. But for music, for drumming, everything I learned from my grandpa house. My daddy liked it for me to play music, but he wanted me to focus at school a lot. He wanted me to be somebody else. But after I graduate from elementary school, I started going to high school. So it was like next door to my grandpa house. So my dad, I used to sneak and go after school. Sometimes I don't go to school and sneak go to my grandpa house. We have like a big family group. So we used to rehearse there. So I will go there and like, just grab a drum and like try to play something and try to learn something.
Just from watching.
Yes. So that's where I will go meet my uncle, everybody in my family playing. So it's fun. and stuff. So sometimes I don't go to school. I will run the class, go back home, and be in trouble. The school called my dad and stuff. But after the long, my dad understand. Oh, that's what he want, and it's his blood. So I gotta let him do it.
Right, right.
So when he passed away, I really focus on like do it. But if it's music, it's my uncle Jelly who teach me music.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mean other
Or
other kinds?
if it's with a drum, with the balafon I'm playing, even sometime I will even dance. Even sometime I will try to sing. Uh, he's my idol. Like everybody in life have an idol. Me, my uncle is my idol.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful. Your grandfather, what was his main thing that he played?
My grandfather
Or would
from
he
my
just host the
from my father part, my grandfather was a balafonist.
and balafon is just for the local community can understand. What does that instrument look like?
That instrument is made by wood, a wood we call dimba in West Africa. It's like Mali, Senegal, Guinea, and also we also is wood made by different pieces, and under it you have gourds like small calabash gourds like different sizes, so that helps for the tuning. So we use the stick to play,
And it brings the
and it
sound out.
brings sound. And I can say like what I hear from the world is the first keyboard, first piano and stuff. So beautiful melody and go with any kind of instruments.
Right.
Beautiful, really spiritual instrument.
Ah,
Yes,
so you're also a very spiritual young man, which I like to see.
that's what they say.
I like to see that. Would you say would you say your culture or your country respect music in a different kind of way than what you see out here?
Uh, yes, I can say yes in one way because I grew up there. When even we sitting, we working, whatever we doing is music. Particularly in my grandpa house, my father house don't have a lot of activity. He just like just like strong man. Like he don't want everybody going out. Just school, go play with your friends, and come back home.
Structure.
So structure.
Yeah.
So he's like direct. But I will sneak around, or sometime I will go to my grandpa house and spend time there, spend the weekend, learn, go to with them, play somewhere. Sometime my dad will take me to play some gig. Sometime the new year he will have 3 gigs. He say, "Oh, go play one." So I go, learning from that. Still now I'm learning. Still now I'm learning. So yeah.
What are some of the things you miss from back home?
I miss, first of all, the peace, the love, the family, my friends, my mom, my brothers and sisters. Yeah, I miss a lot. I miss the culture. I miss the happy people. I miss many things. Yeah. Yeah.
It can be tough out here.
It can be tough sometimes,
Out here,
but everywhere, everywhere in life is it's just surviving and stuff.
Challenges.
And challenges.
Yeah.
Yes. If you know what you want and you know the way, go get it. If you don't know the way, ask for help.
Right, right.
Because it's not too late for help. So
Right.
to ask for help. So ask for help. They will guide you to the right way, and you will get there.
That's a great lesson. That's a great lesson. So let me see the drum that you brought first today.
Right.
What would this be called?
That's called the djembe.
Djembe.
Djembe is a West African drum. First of all, djembe we use it for like long time ago in Africa. We don't have no telephone or no cell phone, no computer, no Facebook, no
None
email,
of those
nothing.
things.
So djembe, that's what we used to use to make a phone call to announce, oh, this family have a baby, this people getting married, oh, there's this party going on here, there's this thing, there's a bad news, there's a good news, somebody die or something. So that's what we was using for to communicate in the village
To the whole community.
to the whole community.
Nice.
Yes, yes. So and djembe, if you see here, You got a skin here, and that's a goat skin.
Goat skin, okay.
And these are ropes, rope to make it tight.
Right.
And under here and here, there's a fair to like hold it. And if you see here,
Yeah.
it's open for the sound to come out.
Right.
So, and the
And
djembe,
these are they accents?
yeah, these are like to make it sound good. It's called nganyama. We call that nganyama. So it's to make it sound good.
Ah.
And there's only 3 different notes on the djembe. First is bass. Second is tone. Third is slap. And it's a really good friend. You don't need to play it so loud or something. Just place your hand in the right place and will answer to you. And there's only 3 purposes of the drums, West African drums. First of all is communication. The drum can communicate with any kind of instruments. And if it can communicate with people. Second is healing. If you was feeling sad, angry, or whatever, how you're feeling, when you play drum or you hear the drum, you'll feel good.
Soothe you. Huh?
Yes. And third is communication, healing, and entertaining. So even you hear the drum, even a little baby you hear, my little nephew, if he hear the drum, every time he's excited, happy. So that means that's entertaining over there. So communication, healing, and entertaining. So, yes.
I love it. I love it.
Yes.
You want to play something for us?
Yes.
Oh. So I know that in my culture, the Native American drum, we say it's like the heartbeat of the people, and all people. We consider all living things different people, right?
Exactly.
Things that fly, things that swim, 4-legged, 2-legged. It's all different people, and our drum is like represent the heartbeat.
A heartbeat.
And there's a saying that in the whole world, at every time, somewhere, somebody's playing a drum. In every country,
Every
every
country.
continent. And when the drums stop, that's when we have no more time.
No more time.
We don't
That's
exist
true.
no more.
That's true.
And I've heard that elders in Africa have a similar saying, similar story like this.
Yeah, like that's true. Like in Africa, every country you go in Africa, whatever they have, whatever kind of ceremony, some culture use it for when they have funerals. Some of them use it. You see your parents or somebody say, when I die, I want you to play for me, drums or something. So drums is something who bring people together. I can say particularly music. You know, I used to live in California, so I go to Venice Beach. There's a big drum circle. Any kind of racist is there.
And you could just show up.
Everybody, the European, the African, the American, everybody's there. So it brings unity. So the name of that's why djembe have a significance. Djembe, the significance of the djembe is unity.
I didn't know that.
Unity, to get people together.
Yeah.
So without that unity, how can it can like be in a village and communicate with people? Like, oh, there's somebody have a baby, there's a marriage going on, there's this ceremony. So it's unity, it's bring people together. And in life, what bring people together is better we fight for that than what separate people.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, for
Thank
such
you.
a young man,
Thank
so
you,
much
thank you.
wisdom.
Thank you, thank you.
So I want to thank you for coming on the show today. I want to thank you for keeping the heart, what we call the heartbeat of the drum, alive.
Thank you. Thank you.
So that people can receive it alongside their heartbeat. I want to thank you for being an example to young men out there, what I call young warriors out there.
Yes.
And not warriors of violence, warriors of, of legacy. And wisdom. Yeah. And I just want to thank you for being an outstanding
Thank you
man,
so much for having us.
One day I'm going to have to bring you back with your other instrument.
Other instrument, yes.
And explore that as well.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having us.
Day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome back to the Jason Crazy Bear Show. So we got a guest surprise from my brother Jelly. Came to pick up our nephew here. And I was able to talk him into playing a song for y'all. So I'm just going to step aside and take in the generosity of these two relatives, and I invite you all to do the same.
Thank you.
Thank you.
La ilaha illallah yo. Palitel melole tunye malamelo baraye di beto lilonne. Ah la ilaha illallah. Ah, la ilaha illallah ifal. Borom ñebi fal. Tabe imam jabal. La ilaha illallah ifale. La ilaha La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. ilalay faal sëñ Sidi Mbàkke dundal ba say may di baawaan sëñ Abdou Karim Mbàkke la ilaha illallah Maam Sharafal la ilaha illallah sëñ Cheikh Ndigal Fall la ilaha baatu la ilaha illallah war na góor war jigéen baatu la ilaha war na képp kuy jullit la ilaha illallah faale duyal na ma defal na ma sëñ Sidi Mbàkke duyal na ma defal na ma sëñ Sidi Mbàkke Mbàkke bala Aysa duyal na ma sëñ Sidi Mbàkke ñaanal defal na ma sëñ Sidi Mbàkke ñaanal duyal na defal na ma sëñ Sidi Mbàkke duyal na ma defal na ma duyal na ma Mbàkke duyal na ma ñaanal na ma defal na ma Mbàkke balay sa defal nga ma ñaanal nga ma sëñ Sidi dundal wa duyal na ma Mbàkke bala defal nga ma sutural nga ma Mbàkke dundal duyal na ma oh defal na ma duyal na ma duyal na ma Mbàkke jërëjëf Mbàkke